Hi everyone, I'm Princess Lida, and I'm from the Kingdom of Holland. And springtime has finally arrived, the birds are singing again, Lake Michigan is warming up, and the tulips are starting to bloom. So I thought I would share my favorite story with you to get you in the springtime spirit. Once upon a time, in a magical kingdom called Holland, a beautiful princess named Lida lived in a windmill castle. Although she loved all the seasons in her kingdom, springtime was her favorite. For it was in the spring that the kingdom had a magical celebration called Tulip Time. This year, Princess Lida decided to do something extra special. She would invite her royal friends to come to a tea party with all the children of the kingdom. Invitations, decorations, cupcakes, she had so much to do. Luckily, Princess Lida had two bird friends, an orange bird named Windy and a blue bird named Millie. Windy and Millie loved to sit on Princess Lida's shoulder as she worked in the garden, and they were famous in the kingdom for their lovely singing voices. Princess Lida ran up the stairs to find Windy and Millie still asleep in her wooden shoes. "Wake up, you two," Princess Lida exclaimed. "We have a tea party to plan, and I need your help." "Windy, would you please address all the invitations? I want to invite all my princess friends from around the world." "Millie, would you like to go to the bakery and pick out the most beautiful cupcakes for our guests?" Windy and Millie jumped to the windowsill excitedly. "We're on it, Princess Lida," they said as they flew off to the village. Princess Lida knew what to do next. She needed to find some beautiful decorations for the tea party. Immediately, she thought of the perfect thing, tulips. She ran to the stable to get her horse Dutch, and she rode off to the kingdom's gardens where the tulips were just starting to bloom. When she arrived, she was astonished to find that although the tulips had bloomed, they were all a dreary shade of gray. Back in town square, the townspeople were arguing with each other and blaming one another for the colorless tulips. "It's the shoemaker's fault," shouted the farmer. "It's the sailor's fault," yelled the bookkeeper. They turned to Princess Lida to guide them. "Princess, the tulips, they've lost their color. What should we do?" Princess Lida gazed sadly at the gray tulips. "How could this have happened?" she asked. "Tulip time is ruined." Just then, Windy and Millie flew over. "All the invitations are sent, and the baker is working on the most beautiful cupcakes for your tea party," they said. "But look at the tulips," Lida responded. "They've lost all their color. What will we do?" "We could paint them," suggested the carpenter. "Or cover them in beautiful fabric," added the seamstress. "We need to find out why the tulips have lost their color and help them get it back," Lida exclaimed. "Honk honk! Look, the royal ships are coming in for your tea party," Windy pointed out. Lida looked toward Lake Makatawa and saw the brightly colored flags from all the ships coming in for her tea party. There were red sails from the English ships, blue sails from the Scottish ship, yellow sails from the German ship, and many more colors from all the countries of the world. "Oh no," Princess Lida said. "All my princess friends are here and we don't have any colorful tulips." "We have an idea," Windy and Millie said. "Come with us." Lida, Windy, and Millie rushed to the docks to greet the international princesses. "Welcome to Holland," Lida said. "We need your help." Princess Lida and all of her royal friends from around the world went straight to the fields of gray tulips. "I've seen this before," said the Ice Queen, looking at her sister. "We know what to do. If we all work together, we can use the color within us to change the tulips." The princesses began to sing and dance with each other, and soon the townspeople joined in, seeing how fun and happy they were when working together instead of blaming one another for the problem. The bright colors in the princesses' dresses shimmered in the sunlight. The fields were soon filled with laughter and stories from all of their different kingdoms. "Look," cried Lida, "the tulips are starting to change color." The town sang louder, they danced faster, they held hands with one another, and together they brought the color back to the tulips. "Isn't it amazing what we can accomplish when we all work together?" said Lida. "We all have color within us, and when we put those colors together, magic is possible." The next day, the princesses were so excited to meet all the children of the kingdom at the Tulip Princess Tea Party. All the streets of Holland were lined with bright and colorful tulips, and the ballroom had pots of vibrant tulips lining the walls. They were all smiling and wearing the most beautiful costumes. "It's time for the tea party," shouted Lida. "Yes, it's tulip time." Thank you all so much for sharing my story with me. I hope you all have a magical day, and I hope I get to see you all again very soon.